No, look, no. We've got to look at ourselves first. We probably certainly give some easy ins and probably give some easy decisions in some of those penalties, but yeah, like you said, it's difficult to say too much when you're quite emotional, and I think when you go back and have a look at it, we'll be better place to make a judgment on it. But certainly it felt, yeah, some of them felt a little bit harsh, and but conversely as well, when you give a team like South Africa a little bit an in and a bit of momentum, it's very difficult to stop, and it's probably quite easy to referee them as well then. So yeah, disappointed, and like I said, we'll have to go away and look at it without the emotion attached in a couple of days. Yeah, again, it's one of those, isn't it? It's been around the game long enough to have had some good moments, and that's probably a little bit of a disappointing moment not to have nailed off. But thought the penalty at the end was a little bit harsh. The ball just hit my hand as opposed to me slapping it down. But yeah, so there's I think we're as a group incredibly proud of the effort we put in. I don't think anybody sitting down here asking questions would have predicted that the way the game would have panned out at midday today, probably. So I think we're really proud of the effort, but last thing I want to do is come into a press conference and brave losers. Yeah, obviously, yeah, absolutely. It was definitely definite missed opportunity, but I also think that everyone's saying about how much better the Springboks are going to be next week. But I think for us as well, a lot of our boys haven't played for a long time at altitude in one of the most hostile venues. I will say it was an absolute privilege to play out there today. It was one of the best grounds I've ever played at. So for us to put up a show in the first test at altitude with that crowd against us, against the world champions, there's no reason why we can't get better next week either. So, no doubt the Springboks will get better, but I'd like to think we will as well.
Wayne, can I just ask, we discussed the referee in the week, obviously he's fairly inexperienced. That was quite lively out there. Do you think it overwhelmed him?
Oh, look, it was a big game for him, wasn't it? It was a big game for everybody, for the fans as well, their first game. And so it was just going to be a great atmosphere, wasn't it? And there was a lot of pressure on everyone. Look, he'll go away, no doubt. The referees do their thing, we'll do ours. We'll have a look, and we'll talk during the week as well, which is part and parcel of what we do, so that we can get the learnings, just in case there are things there that we're okay with, we may have got penalised for. So we go through that process every week. Nothing will change there. It was a big game for him. He'll be better for that game, no doubt.
Yeah, so Tommy Raffle, debut again, hostile, seemed to stand up to him quite well.
Yeah, look, he got a pretty good crucial turnover there in that at one stage there for us. He was busy, he was in everything, chasing kicks, making tackles, so he'll be pretty pleased, and we're very pleased for him.
Is that what you take from this? Nobody thought you could live in the box. Seemed like you did to me.
Yeah, nobody expect us. Yeah, we were very confident going into the game that if we were accurate enough and stuck to task, that we'd be right in the mix in the game. So nothing changes from our point of view from this week to next week. I think if anything, we gained a bit of confidence, and admittedly that the driving maul from South Africa and the power game was very, very difficult to stop, and they've almost perfected that, haven't they, in terms of when they got into that 22, that driving maul was very difficult to stop.
Just last one for me, Wayne. Thomas Francis, is he okay?
He's okay in the change room now, but he'll go through the normal protocols, and I think he'll definitely be out of the second test, and we'll have to wait and see whether or not he's available for the third.
You guys managed to get under the skin. You were very emotional as well as separately. Was there a reason why you guys were so?
No, I don't know what. I was confused. I don't know what the referee expected us to do. Just come here and lie down and give South Africa everything their own way, or from our point of view, we wanted to try and get in their faces, get in amongst it, not take a backward step, and that's part of the game at the minute. We were coming here, and if you stand off South Africa and out here, then you're going to get steamrolled pretty quickly. You've got to show some fight, some energy, some aggression, some competitiveness, and just get into it. I didn't see any issue, because they were just as niggly and competitive and abrasive as we were. But from our point of view, that was perfect for us. Exactly what we wanted.
You mentioned that in close in two press conference that the first 3 minutes is very important for you guys, and you guys showed it tonight. And this is one of my questions. Can I ask you why you guys staying in Johannesburg and not going to Rugby?
We're just enjoying Johannesburg so much. It's such a nice place. People have been fantastic. The hotel's great. No, we'll get up there on Thursday, but you know, the start wasn't important. We talked about that before the game, and you know, we've got to look at the positive things that we did in this game, and we set ourselves up to win the game. So we did a lot of very, very good things. We're to make sure that we have a similar sort of start next week. South Africa, as Dan's alluded to, will no doubt improve, and hopefully will improve. So look, it sets itself up for a good second test. You've got two teams highly motivated, highly charged after tonight, no doubt. And look, we just look forward now to a couple of days to get ourselves back into shape, ready to go, and do it all over again.
And was the ref trying to avoid the legal trying to get how he was coming to some of the decision?
No. Look, I think the decisions will be analysed, but from our point of view, there was no. I don't see any. I don't know why. I don't understand why people are bothered about it. Like it's a test match. We're away from home against the world champions, and I'm not quite sure what people expected us, but just to roll the carpet out for them and blow them off the pitch. I don't know what the issue is. It's a test match, and we were more than happy to get stuck into them. That's what test matches is about. So I really don't understand what. You know, I understand your questioning because of how the game was, but I see it as a non-event because there's, you know, that's exactly what you want from a test match. You want it confrontational, you want it abrasive, you want it aggressive, and you know, I didn't see there was any issue. There was no sort of dirty play or anything in that. It was just going at it and being confrontational, and that was great for us. I think that's what worked for us certainly in the first half, and. I've got no issues whatsoever. What happens on the field, you know, you shake hands afterwards, and there's absolutely zero issue.
There was no afters.
This is the last question.
No. There's a completely different team, completely different circumstances. A few of us who came last year have loved being able to get out in South Africa and play a bit of golf, get some safari in, and bits and pieces like that. So it's been great just to come back and enjoy it. It's a completely different setup, same different team, and you know, nothing from that whatsoever.
We at least have a post series beer.
100%. Yeah, we've got a huge amount of time for these lads. That's what it is. Yeah.
This is the last question. We'll go in there now.
Yeah, we're going to have a beer now.
And on that note, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.